This meeting is being live streamed. We got it. It says setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. I don't know if you guys see that or not.
Yes, it's now streaming.
Awesome. So I guess we're here. Look, we are live. Says we're live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our WWJ Nano kickoff, where we are going to talk nano. We've got a nano queen here with us, Tish Bouvier. That's what I love to refer you as, Tish. She is one of the strongest supporters of nano I've ever met.
My goodness, yes.
And she's encouraged me in the past and actually taught me the nano ways. So she's here to talk about all of that. And we've got Luke Seibert here. Oh, Rachel, Luke Seibert. We love you, Luke. We're so glad you're here with us today.
Glad to be here.
And we just got a ding dong from Rachel Clark. She's headed in the studio. Yay, Rachel. We've got M. Michelle DeRosier sitting here with us. Michelle, it's so great to see you. And then when she pops in, we'll have to get her. Oh, there's Rachel. Oh,
Hi,
Rachel, you're on mute, Rachel.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Hey, love you. I just going around making rounds and introducing everybody. Guys, this is Rachel Clark. Love you, girl. So good to see you. Coffee, everybody. Yes, definitely need it for today. Yep, go. Tish's got her nano cup. Oh, there's Ruth. I'm admitting Ruth into the group. There comes Ruth. Let's see. Hey, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
Oh, say something, Ruth.
Looks like she's trying to hear us.
Can you hear us, Ruth? If you can't, give us a thumbs up. Uh-oh.
It must be connecting audio.
Here we go. Let's see. Luke. Oh, she waved. But we can't hear you, Ruth. No, she said 1 minute.
Said 1 minute.
Ann is coming in, guys. Ann is connecting to audio. Yeah. We've got a couple of more people that are on standby too that are going to try to pop in today. So that'd be awesome. Yeah. Writing Warriors for Jesus in the house today, y'all. So, Ann, we can see that she has connected, but maybe it'll take a second. And Ruth is still looking down intently at her screen and trying to figure out. Oh, that's lovely, Rachel. Rachel, we love them too.
Hi, guys.
Oh, let's see. I thought I heard who was that one?
I think that was Ann.
Yeah,
I think that was Ann. Hey, Ann. I can't see your screen, but I can hear you now.
Well, that's a start.
All right, so glad to have you with us, girl. And hey, congratulations. I just clicked over and saw your announcement in the WWJs Facebook group. So yeah, I was on liking it. Couldn't comment, but I was liking, giving big hearts over there on TikTok. So guys, it's Nano Week. Who's excited about this countdown?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Excited.
All right, so let's go. Who wants to start? Jump in and talk about what you're going to be working on for Nano and give everybody some tips that have helped you in the past. Who's going?
Well, y'all know I lost book 1. It was marinating. I lost it, totally lost it. But I got a good attitude. I mourned and I'm moving on. I'm taking some of the things that I remember from book 1, bringing it over to book 2 because I was starting book 2 for Nano. And I'm just going to combine it, make it a stronger book. And yeah, I am ready. The best tip is don't get discouraged. If you do, that's okay. Allow yourself to grieve for a day or two, but pick up the pen and keep going and keep moving forward. Don't stop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, Tish. So Tish, I'm so proud of you for accepting that situation that happened. I know it's such a hard thing. How many of you guys on the call have lost a manuscript in the past? Have you ever lost one? Not a full one, but you've lost partial?
Yeah.
I understand when they say it's your baby. I used to couldn't understand that concept. Huh? How? Oh my God, it is your baby. You actually go through the you care so much for that manuscript, and then when you
Yeah.
lose it, it's like a real loss.
Mhm.
But I was able to, what you call it, resurrect it. That's the attitude I'm keeping. Yeah. So backup, y'all. That's the best tip to give. Make sure you have plenty of backup. Just don't rely on auto save only. Have multiple places to back up your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because of what happened, Tish, Eli jumped on Best Buy on Saturday and took your recommendation, and he ordered me the SSD. So it's
Good,
coming.
but Eli.
It's coming in the mail today.
Yeah,
so
don't
I will
trust Google. I mean, it's okay, but it's still someone else is managing it. And it's been known that you can lose your work over there too. So that's why I say multiple places.
Yeah.
External hard drives.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it
You've
in
got
the
one,
cloud.
Rachel.
Yeah,
Rachel,
I have two.
you
I
have
have two.
Oh wow. Yeah, Tish was saying she's got two. She showed them off at boot camp on Saturday, and she gave me a recommendation. As soon as we got off, I told Eli I'd shared it, and he was like, yeah, we got to do it. We got to protect work. So we're just so happy for you, Tish. Are you excited
Thank
about
you.
Nano this time?
I am so excited, y'all. I've been doing Nano prep on my YouTube with YouTube Challenge 10, where I'm talking about different things for Nano. So y'all be sure to check out those videos. I have one more. My 10th challenge is coming up, which is the final tips to, prepare yourself for Nano. So I am beyond excited. This is the first time I actually prep. So I'm not writing by the seat of my pants this year.
Oh, we've got to reflect on that later, Tish, and see how that works for you and how you feel about that in your moments. Ruth gave us a chat that said she's going to try something different again, and she's going to join in a couple of minutes. So we're praying that Ruth is going to get here, Luke. We're so excited that Ruth has followed suit, and she has joined Nano and is going to announce her project today, where we're excited about reading in the future. So who wants to go next? Who's talking Nano, what they're up to? You want me to call y'all out? Go, Luke. Tell us. Tell us, Luke.
I'm not going to write a novel this time. I've got 3 manuscripts that I'm working on. I just need to get some cleaned up. One, we're about finished with the editing. Just got to go a few more grammatical stuff through there and get that cleaned up, and then start working towards getting that published. So that's kind of my main project. I'm got a pretty heavy semester with school, some stuff right now, so I don't have the time to fully devote to writing a novel, but jotting down ideas for going back and rewriting one and work on that. And hopefully, if it works out to be able to rewrite my manuscript, it's worth the cost. It's a YA historical fiction. Yeah.
Ooh, I love it so much, guys.
I was thinking, I was doing some walking this morning and thinking about it, and I came up with another way to work the ending of the book that I think would be stronger and be more historically accurate. So I'm excited about eventually being able to get that done.
Well, Luke has just told us another tip. Sometimes it's good to walk away from the manuscript and just take a walk.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to try something new. It says that Levi's joined us, and I'm assuming that one is Ruth.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Luke, walking, taking a break from the manuscript.
Yeah, I hadn't touched the manuscript in a while. I just been doing some research about historical stuff to try to make it more accurate, and working on some, just jotting ideas down as they come to me, write it down and just leave it until I had the time and get ready where I can attack it and make sure I get the project done that I need to.
All right. So I pulled one tip out of what you said. Tell us another one. What else you got from Nano people starting out?
I say is just jot down an idea of like what you kind of want the story to go to, kind of have a goal, but you don't have to have it all worked out, all the details. Just part of the journey of writing is just writing the book. And as you write, the story will start to develop and maybe take you to a twist and turn you didn't see coming when you first started the idea of writing the book.
Yep. Oh, all right. There's Ruth. I see her now. Let's see if we can hear her.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yay!
Ruth, perseverance, girl. I'm so glad that you're here with us. So
Yeah, me too.
now that Ruth is here, you just missed Tish's and Luke's announcements for their Nano, but we'll sum it up at the end. But before we go on to our next person, guys, let's pause a minute because Tish is under a tornado warning.
Oh no.
Oh goodness,
And
are you okay?
so we prayed prior to coming on live. Let us just take a moment to pray for Tish and the community and their surrounding areas that may be affected by a tornado. And so Tish said if she automatically goes black, to know that she's going under, so going down. All right, Tish, we love you, girl.
Thanks. I'm keeping an eye on it.
Talk about showing up for Nano when the going gets tough.
I know, right?
Tish is hanging in there, y'all. So Ruth, go ahead and let us know about your first Nano prep and what's happening with you. This is your first time with Nano, right?
Yeah, my first time. Yep. So
Hey.
hey, I'm getting working on my first novel. It's a Christian spy novel, and I'm hoping to kind of just actually kind of start from the beginning and try to do maybe a chapter a day and see how that goes. And yeah, I'm hoping to try to get most of my first draft done. So we'll see. Yeah,
Yay.
I'm really
prayers
excited.
your-
Yeah.
Prayers your way, Ruth. Have you
Thank
jumped
you.
onto the Nano site and actually like put it in there, put it
I
on
have.
the Nano?
Yes, I have. Yep.
Badges are going to start coming Ruth's way, y'all. I'm just so proud, Ruth. So
Thank
I
you.
love that you've talked about you already kind of have a strategy going forward.
Right.
So today you could hear tips from all of these expert Nano people here who have been through it. Michelle's shaking her head like, don't call me an expert. Let's just say we're experienced Nano people, not experts. That have had, well, Tish is, I say.
You're always learning. You're always learning.
Yeah, because Tish, tell how you serve on NaNoWriMo.
Yeah. I am a part of the community advisory board. So all the things you see Nano is doing, I'm behind that. And if y'all ever have any feedback y'all want to see incorporated into Nano, just let me know and we'll discuss it and we'll try to bring it. We're just trying to bring everyone into the community and let them have an input on what they want to see a part of the program. So it's fun. I love it. Yeah, I'm on there for 2 years before I get to apply again.
Nice, Tish. And yeah, so when I said Tish the Nano Queen, y'all, I'm serious. She's motivated me so many times. And I think that's a tip for you, Ruth, is the Nano community's there to motivate you. The WWJs are here. Like, we're here, guys. You can start your own camps. You can start, joining other camps. Has anyone ever joined a camp or started a camp? Oh, Rachel's shaking her head. Go, Rachel.
Yeah, I've started one for a writing group that I'm with, and I've also joined a few. I'm also part of the Manitoba NaNoWriMo group, as well as the Futurescapes group, which I'm an alumni for. So yeah, I join all kinds of stuff. It's why not, right?
But talk about the importance of that as far as like motivation and encouragement. So Ruth understands like the power of those groups.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's really good because you can make lots of valuable connections. You can meet other people, talk about your work, and you never know where you might develop like that connection. Maybe someone might want to exchange beta reads with you or like just support you in your word counts and kind of be cheerleaders for each other. So, I mean, it's nice to have that feature on there where you can have those buddies and have those groups just to kind of, you can also see what other people are up to. Like it gives you like the badges and the little updates. So it's like, oh, this person did this or this person achieved this. And you're just like, oh, I got to get on that. You kind of just want to like keep on trucking, which can be an extra motivator for you. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, Rachel, now that you've got the floor, let us know all about what you've got going on behind the scenes.
Sure. Super pumped for this Nano. Super pumped. Last year, I started a sci-fi Western novel, which I've titled Race to Novus, which is kind of a fun story about an adventurous girl who's traveled to a brand new, newly colonized planet and enters this really kind of mysterious race through an uncharted section of the planet. So it's kind of my baby, and I started it not halfway, about 60% done last year. And I'm going to be finishing it this year. And if I get over if I have words left over, then I have another sci-fi novel I'm jumping into to try and pump words onto that. So I'm kind of a sci-fi nut. But no, I'm super pumped because I already have a little bit of some interest of people that are interested to read it when it's finished. So there's like super motivations to get it finished and get it out in the world. So Yeah, and so that's what I'm doing. And then geez, motivators, hey, or like tips. There's so many. Have good snacks. Make sure you have lots of good snacks on hand when you're writing. Make sure you get your sleep. Oh, my kids are coming. And schedule your time around your kids if you have kids, because you're gonna have to do that. So I have to get water for my little guy, so I'll be back in a minute.
No worries.
It's good snacks. Stay hydrated, guys.
Exactly,
That's a
yeah.
good one. Yep, we're channeling Pooja here too. She'd be telling us, stay hydrated, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Tish, let's do that posture, do the posture pose that we were doing in WWJs. We're channeling Pooja's love. Excited for Pooja. Pooja finished her novel, guys, her first fiction.
Nice.
That's awesome.
She has been inspired by the life of John, so she has written her first book, and it's done. So I'm gonna be seeing the first 5 chapters today. So super excited about that. So giving a special shout out to the Pooja lady that we love. So go Rachel. Snacks, yes. Time. Yes. So talk about how that kind of looks for you, Rachel, to give people, you said carve out time. Do you try to get sustained times at certain times of the day, or just jump in when you can?
I've kind of worked it out with my husband this year that after supper, essentially, like, because I'm running around with kids now, they're in school, so it's like during the day there's never any time even. So it's always after in the evenings, and I've currently in my normal life, I write like after 8 or 9 p.m. and write for a few hours when the kids are in bed. So, but I've kind of twisted my husband's rubber arm that for the Nano month only, that I can kind of sneak away to my new office. Like we just moved to a new house, so I actually have my own office. So I can, I know, I'm so excited. So I can sneak away to that kind of shortly after supper and sneak a couple extra hours in, just so I don't get so I'm not up too late and get too tired and burnt out for the month. So
yeah, because that's important too, Ruth. Like, don't allow that rush of the Nano season burn you out, because it's meant to bring you joy and connection, not to bring you stress or any type of anxiety around the word writing. Because you know, we talk about positive emotion and how that really helps open the door to our creativity. So a good tip, like with Lou, like you just took a walk today. Like if you do start to feel yourself under some type of pressure, find ways to take care of your health, to take care of your mind. Even if that means saying, okay, I'm going to, focus in prayer, Bible study. I'm going to walk. I'm going to do some things that I enjoy for these moments. So that way, when you do come back to that word count or that chapter a day or that edit, whichever, angle that you're going with Nano, that you're refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to focus in. That's that's like a tip too, Rachel, that I thought, what you said, it's just so important, because you don't want to wear yourself down, but you do want that accomplishment. So that also means that you got to work for it. So
100%.
Yep. So, okay, Rachel, you've had your turn. Now we've got to pass it on over. Ann, are you still with us? I can see that. Oh, it turned green. Oh, Ann, talk to us. Let us know all of the loveliness that's happening your way.
Oh, there's so much going on. So for Nano, I'm working on finishing book 2. I actually might finish it this weekend, so we'll see.
Wow.
Oh, congrats, Ann.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's been a long time coming, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm looking to release it in April.
So for your Nano month, how are you structuring that? Since you may be finished, are you going to do some edits? Are you going to look for some revision time? How are you looking to spend your month?
So I'm also writing a serial for my newsletter. So if I finish the weekend, then I'll spend that time updating the serial and kind of getting ahead of myself there.
Nice. Awesome. So tips to Ruth and those people out there that are looking for some good strategies to work out during the Nano season, because Ann, you've done Nano. You're an experienced Nano lady. So let's talk about your warrior experience.
Yeah, so I think one of the best tips I have is really to time yourself. When you have time to sit down and actually write, set a timer for yourself so that you can continuously make sure that you have that time dedicated to focus. So do like 10-minute sprints, 20-minute sprints, just to keep your mind fully focused if you're going for an hour or 2 hours. So you're not distracted by social media or anything online or anything. Just really concentrating in.
Hey, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that's such a good tip, because the minute you start writing, distractors can really pull you from that screen. Social media just be one of those distractors that can just take you away. You won't realize the moments you may spend on it. And then there you are in your writing space. So like cultivating a positive writing space that's free of distractors, I think is a good tip, Anne. So talk about your previous experiences with Nano. How did you feel about Nano in the past?
So the first time I did Nano, I drafted book 1. So I was able to get a whole book done during Nano. And then the second time I did it, I drafted the book that I'm querying now, which I did a double NaNoWriMo. So I wrote 100,000 words in a month.
Whoa.
Ooh, see that I wanted to pull out that past experience to show that we're also varied when we come into it. And I knew, Anne, that you had previous successes. Keep talking, girl. Tell us. Tell us.
So those are the 2 times where I feel like I've been really successful with NaNoWriMo, and really the 2 times I've actually written anything during Nano. So I think those were some really good experiences. Really, just the key is to stay focused, make sure you're prepared in the month of October going into NaNoWriMo and knowing what you're going to write about, and then just getting those words on page, and you'll be great at hitting your goals.
And so, Tish, I think it's really good for you to talk about now, like an extension of what Anne was saying about timing yourself, because you do your writing sprints live. Talk about that during the Nano experience and your Write With Me channel.
Yeah, I do Write With Me. Never write alone, where we do sprints, because like Anne said, when you time yourself, you are more focused, and it's been research done that you tend to actually write more words to your story. So the main focus is just get those words out, time yourself in, like she said, 10 minutes. We do a 10-minute warm up and 2 20-minute writing sprint, followed by a 7-minute wrap up. And that's within an hour. And I have people in my writing that one person actually wrote 2,000 words
Whoa.
in an hour. And it was their first time doing, but the average is like anywhere from 12 to 1,500 words within an hour, So that's very important. So you can join. There's so many Write With Me communities out there on YouTube. You find one that you like, that fits your style, because all of us different. I like music with my background. And I always tell people, if the music bothers you, just tune it down. And when the timer goes off, let's talk. There's some that just have a timer and no music. So find one that you're comfortable with, join some of these communities, and just do it a couple of times a week, just to get your word count in, and you'll see how productive you are.
So I didn't know about NaNoWriMo until Tish. And I didn't know about writing sprints until Tish.
Yeah.
I didn't know that those words even existed until Tish started throwing them out there when we were in a WWJ meeting. And then she had me going online, and all of a sudden I'm in a chat, and then Tish's name's popping up. And out of all the YouTube writing sprints we could have found that day, me and Tish happened to land on the same writing sprint chat. And I was like, this is meant to be. This is actually fun. So, I also love just having that live experience myself. Because when the camera is on me and I'm like working, it just like boosts up my productivity somehow. I guess because I know somebody could call me out if I start doing this. I don't know, but maybe it's that, because if I'm writing by myself, I can find myself like maybe doing like 5 or 6 minutes and then just wanting to go check social media or check my emails to see if the person I emailed has responded yet. Like, patience that can wait, right? So protected time is really important if you can have it. Or like with me, small pockets of time throughout the day is important too. So how many of you guys like to write live in front of a camera?
I've never done it.
You did
I
a
like
little
to write
finger.
live.
You
Not
do,
in
Michelle?
front of the camera. I love Trisha's writing sprints. Sorry,
you.
why did I call you Trish Tish? Sorry.
That's
Not enough
okay.
coffee.
We know you're talking about me.
I love Tish's writing sprints. They're really comfortable. And then obviously I don't have to be on camera, but you can join and you have the community that's writing with you and you can be chatting with them on the break. It does help with productivity a lot.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So like setting time for me, it's going to be at 4:00 every day when I get home. So from, Rachel, she put something in the chat, y'all. Go, Rachel, tell it. This is hilarious.
All right. I just said, I'm game for anything. I'll do the writing sprints. I'll do the write-ins, anything, but I might be making some really funny facial expressions as I'm writing, like I'll be like,
do some.
Oh. You never know, right? Like it's probably going to happen.
Hey, people might join your channel just to see what happens next.
Right.
You never know, Rachel.
Yeah. I like what you said, small pockets of time, because one thing people always say, well, I'm an early morning writer, but I say you still can find time to write. Even if you're commuting, you can't write, you can dictate on your phone or something, or during your break time at lunch or work. Just dedicate that whole month to utilize all those little small pockets of time to get your word count. So if you want to type 1667, I think it's the required, to get your goal by the end of the month, you can break that down, divide those into 3 times a day and write, or get most of those words in during your protective time. And then the remaining, you can break it down throughout the day. That way you won't stress yourself out. You can do a little bit here and there and still do your daily deeds that you got to do around the house or at work.
How many of you, when you're focused in the Nano month, do you go back and look at previous chapters before starting again? Or do you just start fresh in the day? What do you do, Rachel?
Yeah, I always go back and kind of review what I just last wrote the day before, just to kind of have that fresh in my brain and then trudge forward.
But do you do a lot of editing there? Do you sit on it, or do you just read it for enjoyment, or like connection back to the voice and the place?
Yeah, just the connection with my characters, so that I know I'm in their brain, in the mode, and then keep moving forward. I try not to edit much at all during Nano.
Good. How about you, Michelle? I saw you shaking your head.
Yeah, I'm terrible at having to go back and edit, and I'm trying to unlearn that, but it's hard.
So what did you find yourself doing as your pattern in the past? Just focused in on the previous chapter and doing like line edits or content edits?
Both, actually. And then I'm just like, you're taking away from your writing time. So I am speaking for the procrastinators. Hi, fellow procrastinators. I am here for the unorganized. The voice of those who were, Jen posted and was like, anybody doing Nano? And turned around and went, it's November. So I'm speaking for you people. Community. So we come into this Nano space a little differently, and it can be a little chaotic. So I just want my people not to get stressed by the people who have everything already prepped, already organized. Don't get discouraged that you're like, oh my God, everybody seems to know what they're doing. It's perfectly okay for you not to know what you're doing. So 50,000 words, focus more importantly on getting words in every day. So yes, there's a main goal of 50,000, but especially if you're coming, not having gone through the October prep, just focus on getting words in every day, and then you'll be okay. And I think that's my one tip for folks who generally their brain works like mine. If I had prepped in October, I'm a pantser, and every time I try to go back and be a planner, it just stresses me out, and then I'm less productive, less creative. So honor kind of your working style, and then get those words in.
Awesome, guys.
That's good
So
advice.
now you guys have met the lovely WWJs here with me, hanging out this morning, talking about Nano. And then we've got our own preps to do and work to do. We're still in the research phase, some of us, and still jotting down notes, like Luke said, and planning some things or working on some things, like Anne's working on her chapters to finalize her draft. So congratulations to Anne on that. So Ruth, any questions for the experienced? You got questions? We're putting Ruth on the spot.
I think I'll answer most of them, I think.
So how are you feeling now after hearing how varied we all are in Nano, and how just, I love what, I about said writer DeRosier because I looked at your name, Michelle. How Michelle talked about honoring the way you work. You know?
I feel good. Yeah. I think it'd be fun to see whatever I can do will be more than what I've done. So
exactly.
Yes.
That's good tip.
Yes.
Needle point that, y'all. Needle point it. That's like a Nano motto right there. You can hold on to for this month. Last minute words of wisdom. Let's make our rounds. Luke, last minute words. Tell us where we can find you and tell us what you're most looking forward to with Nano.
Yeah, so we found Luke Seibert on Facebook. I'll maybe posting some updates about how some writing and stuff is going there. I guess one thing for me is just don't get worried about the word count, like people were saying. Is there's sometimes I've been writing a manuscript and I thought for sure it was like 70,000 words. And it was like 40 something. I was like, man, I thought I'd written so much more. But just not getting stressed out about that. Just like if it's a story, however long it's supposed to be, just like you said, just honor the page and just do your best with it.
All right, Tish, where can people find you for the month of Nano and forever? And let us know what you're looking forward to.
You can always find me on any of the social media as Tish Bouvier, but I'm always on YouTube, and Twitter has been my new favorite place to hang out all the time. So you can catch me on there. And I'm looking forward just to get those. It's going to be easy to get the words out because they're already there. So just combining it, the first draft this time is really going to be like, hopefully my final draft. I don't know. But my tip is like what Ruth said, don't stress out over 50,000 K. Just look at it. You type more words than you had the day before. And that's all that's important. Just remember that. And you're still a winner.
Yep. All right, Anne, tell everybody where they can find you and what you're looking forward to about Nano.
You guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at AnneDelview, or TikTok AnneDelview2. Or on Facebook at AnneDelview. And I'm most looking forward to diving back into the serial story. I really like it, but it's really random and weird. So.
Hey, we embrace it. All kinds. Good luck with everything. All right, Rachel, where can people connect with you and what are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, anyone can hop onto my website. It's got all my links to all my social media. So that's www.rachelclarkwrites.com, RACHAEL. That's how my name is spelled. I'm looking forward to just pumping out words. I'm a busy mom and I just don't have a lot of time to write. So I carve out my month and I tell my husband, this is my month. I am pounding out words. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And I'll just give a tiny little extra little tip. In the middle, it always gets hard. The beginning, you're supposed to rush. And at the end, it's kind of hard too. You're like, the last push, but you also get excited at the end because you're like, yes, I'm almost done. But the middle is like hard. It's like, it's like you're slogging through it. So just perseverance. Don't give up. Just push it and you'll get there.
All right.
All right, Michelle.
I am at writerderosier.com and all my socials on there as well. I'm mostly on Instagram and Twitter. And ditto what Rachel said about the middle being hard. And I think the other tip for last thought is just that tap into the community that makes sense for you, because that's really going to be what encourages you to continue.
Love it. All right, Ruth, tell everybody where they can start connecting with you at, our young writer who has started off on her first spy novel, and tell us what you're most looking forward to.
Okay, so I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I think on Instagram my name's Ruthie Seibert. I think, and Facebook should be Ruth or Ruthie, either one. I can't remember which one. I'm just looking forward to just getting the words out there and see what my characters do. I like my characters a lot, and just seeing how they kind of grow and how the words just come. I think it'd be fun. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So guys, thank y'all so much for joining us and the WWJs here at Jen Lowry Writes. Just stay tuned. I'll be going live too this month on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. And just stay with us and keep encouraging those around you. If they have not signed up for Nano, Tish, tell them how they can sign up, because this is a great opportunity to get some words on that page with a community.
Yes, you go to www.NaNoWriMo, NaNoWriMo, .org. Create your name, sign up, let the world know that, hey, I am writing a novel, and we will keep you accountable.
Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's really easy. Like, that was really easy for me to do.
Good. All right, guys. So I hope that y'all have a blessed day and the weeks ahead. And we're going to stay online encouraging each other. And I hope y'all have a blessed one. Thanks for joining us, everybody.